The nice thing about the Benjamin Bulldog is that you have Picatinny rails running through the whole gun, so you can accessorize the heck out of this thing, pretty much put whatever you want onto it. Now, starting at the front of the gun, you'll notice that we've really decked it out here. This is actually an ASG laser flashlight combo, so you click this at the back, gives you a nice red laser over there. You got a flashlight option, and then you have both. Now, the really great thing about this is going to be a longer range gun. If you wanted something to be maybe 0 to laser for 10-yard engagement or something like that, if you have animals maybe get in a little closer than your scope can focus down to, this is going to be a really great option on the fly to have zeroed at the range and ready to go. So all you have to do is kick that laser on and you're ready to go. It's a really handy thing to have in the field that I think a lot of folks overlook, and when you have a Picatinny rail on the bottom or top of a gun that you can mount it on, it's something to consider. Now, moving back a little bit, we've mounted a UTG bipod. Now, this one's actually nice. It swivels like this so you can kind of turn as you're shooting, which is a nice little touch, but it connects right to the Picatinny rail there on the bottom, and then you can fold the legs up and out of the way, and of course you have the ability to extend the legs as well. They make a couple different heights, so you really have to find what works best for you and your shooting style. Bipod may not work for everyone, especially if you're not shooting from a bench or a fixed position, so something to keep in mind there. But there's a lot of different attachments as far as bipods go. You could even mount a foregrip right here that you can put on that bottom rail, which is really nice to have. And then moving back, you guys will notice that we did go ahead and mount a Benjamin sling. Now, there are swivel studs at the front and the back kind of molded into the stock, so you have to make sure that you have the appropriate swivels on your sling to connect up. But this is certainly just a good example of how you could sling up the Bulldog to make it easier to carry for you in the field. And last but certainly not least is a scope. Now, I've chosen a first focal plane Athlon Argos BTR 8-34. It's probably a little more scope than I would go with personally if I was going to be hunting with this gun. This is going to give me a good magnification range to use and enough to reach out and really shoot this gun at distance if I want to. So this is how we've kitted out our Benjamin Bulldog, just to give you guys an idea of what you can do with yours and the possibilities that are out there. But definitely something to consider as you're going through and maybe looking at a Bulldog, or when you pick one up. You know, all the stuff you can do to this gun. There's a ton of accessories out there that are going to be compatible with the pick rails on here, and obviously the sling options as well. Check them out on pyramidair.com right now.